Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the news. It is the 2nd of July, all freaking ready. The footage you're seeing is from one of my live streams this week, probably Star Trek Online. We had a bit of a fleet up. It was good. And we're going to start with the big news of the week. That is, Nintendo confirmed the release of the SNES Mini, and then immediately completely sold out of them. Yeah, the SNES Mini is a thing. Remember the NES Mini? And it went away, and I went, probably going to get a SNES Mini now. And then the SNES Mini came out. Well, the SNES Mini's come out, so far we are into this story. But it immediately sold out. They went, we're announcing it, and then it went up for sale in places, and lots of Americans bought the British version, and scalpers have bought 1,000 million copies of it. And now it's just sold out everywhere. You can't get a hold of one for love nor money several months before it's even actually out. Maybe they'll make a second batch of stock, or maybe they'll be re-releasing the 3DS for the 17th time next year. Who the fuck knows? I don't have a NES Mini, because I've never actually seen one in the wild, apart from at one CEX, and they were asking for £180 for it, and they can shove that up their fanny, to be perfectly honest. It's not worth that even slightly. Yeah, I think it was like £70 for this one. I've seen it going on eBay for like $200-300 already, and that's just a pre-order. So scalpers will scalp. I'm not going to get one. If there was a really neat idea that Nintendo have just completely fucked up, I think we just need to. They've Nintendo'd it. With new word, Nintendo'd, to completely fuck up by not getting enough of a thing. Oh, Janet, did you bring sandwiches? Oh, completely Nintendo'd. You she didn't bring enough sandwiches. That's the thing. We're going to make this a thing. Nintendo, to fuck up by not bringing enough of a thing. Or making enough of a thing, or whatever. Yeah, it had some interesting games on it. It doesn't matter, you can't get it. And if you've got it, you already know what games are on it. So, there's literally no point to this news segment. So I'm going to move on. Sony have pulled the world's fastest platinum trophy game from the PSN. Right. I just looked at the Eurogame article for this, and it says, indie title. This is not a game. Right, there was a game on the PSN. Sony have got quite steamy recently, and by steamy I mean they're releasing any old shite onto the PSN. There is some absolute dreck coming up on there. I've been trying to avoid most of it, but there are some absolute fucking bollocks on there. This game that came out called, well, I can't actually pronounce the first thing because it's just 5-star emojis, so that tells you where we're going with this. 5-star, 1,000 top rated. That was the name of the game. 5-star, 1,000 top rated. It's a block shuffling game where, like you get the blocks all mixed up, you got to put them back in the order. That's literally all it was. And it barely even mentioned what game that it was when you got it. It's just that it's like $1 and you can get a platinum trophy in 20 minutes. And that's literally all it says. It's like, oh, get it. It's the easiest platinum trophy in 20 minutes. It's pulled now, thank Christ. The game was just a Tyler arrangey thing. It just, games have to go through certification with Sony to get, the Sony stamp of approval on it, and that went through. It's called 5-star 1,000 top rated, and anywhere you ever look at it online, like any of its Facebook page or whatever, it's just selling PlayStation themes. They're literally just trying to... It's like a trading card thing. Steam trading cards? That thing that I don't really understand when people, literally buy a game just to get the trading cards. Which makes me really not want to put trading cards in my game. Because I'm like, I want you to actually play the fucking game. It's literally just this. I don't get the whole trophies and achievements and things. Oh, my number's bigger than your number. Oh, wow, yes. Well done, you. Ugh. You've wasted more time than I have at more specific things. I mean, I like the idea of trophies. I like that you have to put effort in. There was one for, I think it was Killzone 2, back in the PS3, that I went for, where you had to be in the top 1% of all people playing the online. And I got that shit. You had to get into the top 1%. I think it's for that week or something. So you had to, play constantly for a week. And that took a lot of time and effort. That was a really cool one to get. It's probably really difficult now, considering there's way less people. But yeah, that took effort, and that took a lot of time taken out. I was like, oh shit, I've got that. Boot a game up, start a level, study the game achievement. Bollocks! What's the point? What's the fucking point? If I ever add achievements and things to my game, because I'm not adding fucking trading cards, but if I ever add achievements to my game, it's going to be play the game for 1,000 hours. consecutively. That'll be the easiest one. It will be just horrible. It's go get a life, come back in 30 years. You know, just horrific, never to be obtained trophies. That's what I'm going to add to my thing. But anyway, yeah, that was a game. For ages it was on the PSN. I mean, Jim Sterling's got a video on it just showing it off and yelling, which is a beautiful thing. But yeah, it's just a shuffly block game, but it's called 5-star, 1000 top rated. You get a platinum trophy in just 20 minutes. Like, I've seen these, like, trophy hunter people. And they're like, oh, I'm going to play Dora the Explorer, because apparently you get a really good trophy out of it. Like, it's worse than grind. It's like, I've seen people play, like, things like Red Dead Redemption to get trophies. Like, that's like making your gaming life, like, you're really going to start to hate games if you live that way. You truly are. Anyway, boom, here's some stupid news. Genuinely. The pre-order bonus for Pro Evolution Soccer 2018. I had to work out which year it was, what number. I'm assuming it's 2018. These have just been numbered, but oh well. I remember playing Pro Evolution Soccer 3. It's not been around for that long. The pre-order bonus for What? Think of your favourite football star. Who could be a pre-order bonus? You're thinking about people. You're thinking, oh, maybe it'll be an old person who hasn't played for a while. Maybe it'll be someone like David Beckham. Maybe it'll be tuxedos for a team. No, it's Usain Bolt. If you pre-order the game, you get Usain Bolt. Now, there's an interesting thing. Usain Bolt's not a footballer. He's a retired athleticist person. And I don't know. Like, I don't know what, like, if you have him on you, who's this selling to? What football people go, oh shit, no, I want Usain Bolt on my team. Like, he's not a footballer. If you're playing a football game and making a football team, you want a footballer, I'm assuming. I don't get the crossover. It's a really weird, like, I like this series because I dig out really weird news articles, and I kind of sat there, I was like, it's like, oh, it's Jim Davidson. Well, he's popular with some people, largely racists. But I don't understand why he'd be in this. I mean, I get that Usain Bolt can run very fast for a very short amount of time, but football's a more stamina game. Feels like some famous marathon runner. If there are any famous marathon runners, I don't know. Not in the world of sports. But yeah, if you want to play Usain Bolt in a football game, Pro Evolution Soccer 2018 is yours. As long as you pre-order it, because you can't get it any other way, because... yeah... oh well. Anyway, another this stupid news. This is something. Every now and then, something will tickle me and just me, and I want to put this out there. So the new Crash Bandicoot game's out. I've done a video on it. It'll come up at some point. GameStop, for some fucking reason, are giving away fidget spinners if you buy Crash Bandicoot. If you trade in to get Crash Bandicoot. So you trade 15 games in to get one game, because that's how trade-ins work. If you do that, you'll get a free fidget spinner. Now, there's several things wrong with this. One, it's not even a Crash Bandicoot themed fidget spinner. It just is a fidget spinner, just a standard camo-y blue kind of thing. Okay. The Venn diagram of people who want to play Crash Bandicoot and people who own fidget spinners is like two people and their YouTube tat reviewers. That's like, it's just Ashens in the middle and like some other guy, and that's it. That's all the crossover. I don't see the youth appeal of Crash Bandicoot, and I don't see the me kind of people appeal of a fidget spinner. It feels, it's like the weirdest. I just want to know. I just want to know if anybody goes in for that. If that's actually someone goes, oh, fidget spinner. Like, I'll sell my 15 games to get one. I don't see that crossover. I genuinely, even now staring, I'm like, that's got to be a joke. That's not a thing, right? But no, GameStop are doing that thing. Anyway, yeah. Let's go. Right, we've got 3 bits of depressing news in a row. I like to pad it out, apparently. So 3 bits of depressing news in a row. Number 1 isn't that depressing, but when you think about it, it gets kind of depressing. It's not a lot of news this week, which was nice. So we'll get through it nice and quickish. Yudea, the guy who makes Shadow of the Colossus, has submitted changes to the PS4 remake. Now, he's not involved in the remake at all. I believe he must have played it or something, but he has seen or played bits of it and has gone, oh, you need to change these things. And that flashes a fucking warning bell in my eyes, because I'm just there going, oh, they're going to fuck it up. Oh, they're going to fuck it up. It's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. Oh, it's going to be bad. Oh, God. Yeah, they've now absolutely 100% confirmed, he's directly confirmed, that they're not adding any of the cut things. So, there's just 16 enemies in there, 16 big bosses. That fits. It would have been nice for them to do something. I still don't get the appeal of this. They've changed the music, so... But apparently even now Yudea is going, oh, they need to change these things. Just... Oh, fuck. Fuck it, they're going to fucking make a shittier version that fucking fidget spinner cunts are going to play and go, oh, this is a great game. I'm like, no, it was better back in the day. But it did... Oh my god, what if there's a fidget spinner? Just one of the bad guys you go against, just a big fidget spinner, and you've got to... I don't know... spin. I don't know, you got to spin around in your horse to confuse it the other direction. Slow down time. Oh, God. It's going to be fidget spinners and... I don't know. What do people do these days on the internet? Buy very large, expensive houses, from what I can tell. It's nice to be on the cusp. Fuck. Well, let's skip that bit of news. More depressing news! And this is unsurprisingly depressing news. To read the headline. Star Wars Battlefront 2 loot boxes spark pay-to-win fears. The loot box system in Battlefront 2, they have loot drops and things. And you can buy more crates, because of course you can, because microtransactions are so fucking prevalent, it's impossible to dodge the fucking things. It's got, what are they called? I'll say it in here. Randomized series crates, the star cards. Star cards. Of course they're called star cards. Now, these star cards that are in these crates give you actual genuine abilities. Hang on, let's click on this. What's this uncommon star card? You get a 40% fire rate increase with Boba Fett. So they're actual... That's just the screenshot that's there. They're actual game-changing things. And, of course, you can buy more loot boxes using your real-world money. And these loot boxes contain power-ups, which means Star Wars Battlefront 2 is most likely going to be pay-to-win. When everyone was going, it's going to have free DLC! All of that matters. It's absolute wank. That's absolute wank. It's just going to be filled with microtransactions. It's EA, for fuck's sake. How did Titanfall... Titanfall's EA, isn't it? It's Respawn, so I think it was EA. Like, Titanfall's multiplayer, maps are free, everything's free, loads of stuff's free. If you want a new Titan, you just buy the fucking thing. There's no drops. There's a chance you'll get it. It's just, you want a Titan, you buy a Titan. You want a colour for your Titan, you buy the colour for your Titan. You just buy the thing. It's just, basically it's DLC, which is fine, but if you spend a lot of money, you'll get a random chance of getting a slight power-up for one battle, or I remember there's that phone conversation with the EA head honcho, where he's there going, oh, imagine if you could, like, charge people on the battlefield for ammo as they're playing, like, charge them for the thing. Like, fucking GTA Online does that shit now. We're in that world. Back in my day, we laughed at horse armour. Bethesda went, we're going to charge £5 to get some horse armour. How we laughed. And now, you pay them $94.99 for like 15 lunchboxes that contain nothing, because it's random. It's gambling. It's just shitty gambling in every fucking vapid gameplay piece of shit, wank, festering hole. But Star Wars Battlefront 2 single player looks pretty good. Being written by the Spec Ops line guys. Definitely not going to get... by that one. I don't think I bought last time. I think they gave me a fucking review code for some reason. Every now and then EA actually talk to me. Activision don't. But EA every now and then go, oh, you want to do that thing? And I go, yeah, sure, it's wank! And sometimes it's good. But yeah, it's... EA have confirmed you can buy these crates. These crates have power-ups in them. It's pay to win. Let's call it now. It's a pay-to-win system. So if you were looking forward to Battlefront 2's multiplayer, just know that whoever has the biggest money has the biggest advantage. Because that's the way... video games are going. And speaking of that, bad news, everybody. The new Futurama game's out. Don't get your hopes up. It's a mobile game. In fact, it's a very specific mobile game. It's called Futurama Worlds of Tomorrow, and it's literally nothing more than a reskinned Simpsons Tapped Out. I have played this game for about an hour now. An hour. I've put an hour into this game, and it looks very nice. You've got all the art, and it's got a nice cutscene at the start, which you can go and watch on YouTube, because there's no point in fucking playing the game. But it's just... it's like money. I need some fucking money, man. If you're gonna any of that money, like it's literally, I'm gonna fucking boot it up, and I'm gonna be fucking accurate with this absolute bollocks. New film available on Louis C.K. What? Sorry, I got an email. Fucking love Louis C.K. Louis C.K. is he's the exact opposite of this shit. Because Louis C.K. just goes, hey, I've got a stand-up thing. It's on my website. It's $5. Buy it if you want. Perfect. Wonderful, glorious. Anyway, Futurama Worlds of Tomorrow is loading. It says wash hands after tapping. It's a funny loading screen. Never seen those before. Anyway, right, I'm on the screen. Boom. All right, so I can see Planet Express. Right, let's see. What's Fry doing? Let's jab on Fry. What's Fry doing? Fry is currently... What's he doing? He's lounging in his underwear. That's going to take him 8 hours. I've been playing for an hour. Literally, he's literally just in the Planet Express building, just lounging in his underwear. It's got like 7 hours and something left. It's 8 hours total. Well, what's Bender doing? Let's see what Bender's doing. Picture something neat. He's 3 hours, 33 minutes into that, so that's 4 hours in total. What's the Professor doing? Oh, the Professor's complaining about prices, which is an hour and 30-something minutes left. Well, what's Amy doing over there? Amy is slipping on a banana peel for an hour. Good, and all the shops are gradually collecting rent. You can jab them and get your money, and your money goes in the thing. I will say that you can, like, level the characters up, and then you can go on these RPG things. You can go on these little missions through space, but actually it just kind of goes... Basically, you get a few RPG-style battles where everything's really 16-bit for some reason, but only your lot. I don't fucking know why that is. And you get these RPG-style battles that just play themselves out and they attack automatically. You can tap to slightly increase damage or slightly increase your defense at the right time, and that's literally fucking it. Actually, I think this is worse than Simpsons Tap Tap, because I've currently got a robot clearing an area. I was going to do a video on this, but I don't think I am now, because it's wank. I've got a robot clearing an area. 3 hours, 33 minutes left on that one. But if I want to try and build something new, I have to wait for that robot to be finished or buy a new robot for real money. Like, you can't just go, oh, you're going to do 2 things at once. You can only do 1 thing at once outside of the character. So 1 building thing at once, which is really fucking good. Where was there, right. So, there are 3 currencies in the game and experience, but we're going to ignore those. One of those is like Hypnotoad Eyes. And you get those through playing for the game. When you actually play the game, you get those. They just appear. You can't buy any more of those. Yet. I'm going to say yet. There's also money. You can get 70,000 money for £95.99. There's also pizza slices. You can get 3,500 pizza slices for £95.99. So let's go into the shop and let's see. Oh, okay. If I want Calculon is 300 pizza slices. So if I want to buy Calculon... What's the closest we can get to that? Pizza Party, 275, £9.49, and then I need a few more. So I'd have to get Personal Pizza, £1.89. So it costs £10 to put Calculon in this game. And all you do is you jab him, and you wait for his timer to go down. It's like mobile games are actually allergic to gameplay. I don't understand. Like, people go, oh, it's just a timer, dude. Just boot it up, and then, like, when you're on the boss for, like, 5 seconds. Literally do anything else. Just do, like, fucking boot up Tetris. There's 1,000 great games on mobile phones, and they just, every time, they just go, oh, we got a good IP. You know what they do? They don't give a fuck. They go, we want to get as many people in as this, and if we have like, an attack and a defend option in the RPG bit, fuck, no one's going to play that. Got to make it as bland and empty as vapid as possible to sink in those whales. Oh, yes. There are good games on phone. Every Rockstar game on phone, really fucking good. Hitman Go, and all the Square Enix's Go games are really fucking good. Also I played, can't remember. Mini Metro, that's a fucking great game. That's a game. See, if you got 5 minutes to kill and you're on a bus with your phone, because apparently everybody's on a bus all the fucking time, here's an idea. Don't get a bus, sell your phone, buy train tickets, faster. Mini Metro, just bash that out for 5 minutes. It's a great game, makes you think, makes you do stuff, it's nice and interactive. It's an actual game, you can lose. And think about these games. You can't fucking lose the fucking things. Anyway, if you had any hope for Futurama Worlds of Tomorrow, I hope I've dashed it severely and you don't bother to download the fucking thing. Because it's going to download for millions and everything's thousands of pounds. Alright, here's the thing, though. Now, here's the twist on this. If the people who make Futurama come out and go, any money we make from this is going to go towards a new series, I will spend millions! I will shit money into their eyes if necessary. Get in this Futurama. The eternally cancelled. Anyway, that's what a miserable thing. It's not a game. That's the thing about me. It's not even a game. It's not even a fucking... It's not even a thing to do. You jab. Oh, see you in 4 hours. Jab, jab, jab. Oh, see you in 4 hours. Jab, jab, jab. See you in 24. Doesn't The Simpsons Tap Tap have like a 3 months one? It's like 90 days. Whoops, see you in 90 days. Oh, you can speed this up though. How do you speed it up? Spend real money. Oh, fuck off. Don't understand. What do you do when you get to the end of that game? Oh, I've built the town. It's such a beautiful visual game. You could make a really nice city builder. But don't really do that. Because it's cheap to make, it's easy to make, and it makes a shit ton of money. And I keep getting annoyed because they keep getting all the really good fucking franchises. Although, not to put a big exclamation point and stuff, Rick and Morty, who are, new series is less than a month away now. July 30th. Rick and Morty have appeared in several games. I will be covering one of those. They appeared in Rocket League, just as like a little extra bit. They've appeared in another game that I can't remember. There's an Adult Swim game. They're also playable in Gang Beasts. I think you'll be seeing a video on playable Rick and Morty and Gang Beasts. Because, yes. That's how you advertise. That's how you get your shit out there. Just add it into games that already exist. Make it a silly free bit of DLC. Don't have some free... I'm such a big Futurama fan, it actually hurts. Like The Simpsons, I can take a leave. Family Guy, I can fuck off in a bucket. But this hurts me deep. Because you've never made a proper Futurama game. And I know there's that PS2 one, and I finished that fucking thing, and it's a piece of wank. Oh, God, Futurama deserves so much better. Anyway, let's end on a good bit of news, which was hard to find this week, because fuck me, it was a week of absolutely nothing. Well, the best news of the week is, of course, we're now 1 week closer to Sonic Mania, but no! Some mad bastard, some insane mad bastard, has, I want to say, ported Mario Odyssey into Mario 64. They've made a mod that lets you throw your hat at anything in Mario 64. So it's an N64 mod. I'm assuming it's an emulator mod, really. But basically, your lobby hat, you get the Super Mario Odyssey power. So in Super Mario 64, you can throw your hat and land on a bomb and then run around as the bomb. There's a trailer for it, which I will link to. At one point, they throw it, you know, like in the first level that you jump into, and there's those, like, platforms, the checkered platforms that go around. They're like a vertical conveyor belt. He throws his hat at one of those, then just flies one of those around for a bit. Like, it's anything in the game world you could throw your hat at. Which I think it's beautiful. I fucking love that. I'm assuming by the time this video goes up, Nintendo would have taken it down, stamped on it, and set fire to it. But hey-ho, pip and dandy. That's the news! It was a bit of all over the place. Microtransactions get really fucking everywhere, aren't they? Dirty. Dirty things.